So welcome to the channel, welcome to this video, and welcome to a series, I'm guessing, a LS3 swapped BRZ as a drift car. So basically this is going to be a full-on build. Balance is unreal. I hear that with the LS motor the balance is a little bit off, but the power does compensate for it. Wheels coming in the mail, already ordered. Wide body for the whole car, the whole 9 yards of a drift car. Doing a lot of cutting, a lot of grinding, and a lot of wrenching. The only thing I have done to the car that you don't know is the transmission tunnel. You have to clear it open a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys the first modification I did to this car in order for this swap to fit. I got a little ahead of you guys, and I did not show you everything. I'm a liar. I'm sorry. Here we go. So far I have cut through this little transmission tunnel. There was an N-shaped kind of like a support around the whole transmission tunnel, and it stuck out a good bit. And so what I needed to do for that was cut it off so that the T56, which is bigger, for it to go in between there without any problem. I forgot I need to add the oil filter and oil filter relocation kit to it, so that will happen instead. You get each one of these ends with the filter and the bracket. One of these lines goes in and one goes out to these lines on the Sicky oil pan here. If you are doing this swap at home, basically what you need to know is you have an in and an out, and you have an in and an out here. Common sense would say do in and out, but no, it's out to in and in to out, backwards, because it's going into the filter but out of the motor. I have to plug a hole on the oil pan. We'll get a lot of leakage. I need to plug this. The Sicky kit comes with a couple different plugs, and I need to figure out which one is which. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this black plug. Pretty sure it's going to be this little one right here. Okay, I had to regroup. Memory card is full. I don't know much about this, but it was a 16 gigabyte. Fits like a glove. Now I just gotta tighten it down. Now we will try to shove this motor in there, I think. Okay, so what I ended up having to do is pull the motor out. The tunnel is not opening enough. I need to open it up more. As you can see, it hits here and it hits here. Also, just noticed this bolt right here. So I'm pretty sure it was from this line or something that was hanging off of here. All these access points, or all these like little extra things, are to be determined, including this one. So this one is gone. Okay, you guys, so finally the motor is in. I was having a hard time recording this and doing it at once, and it's not necessarily in place. The motor mounts are still loose. It is sitting in there, but it is literally where the mount has to go. It calls for these bolts, but would you really trust that motor on those or those? So you guys can take a look at the clearance. Just barely made it, but it made it. It's the whole day to mock this engine up, so be prepared. Alright, you guys, we are headed to the Subaru dealership. We have to go get a front bumper. That is some of the worst wrapping I've seen in my life, just saying. It's like a plastic bag. To be fair, online these bumpers with paint are going for like north of $700, $600 for some reason, and at the Subaru dealer you can get one for 300 bucks. This is the original one for it. As you can see, this is how bad the wreck was. So literally just took out this corner here. And this one is the brand new one. Paint is on the way for it, so it should be the exact black later. But it's not going on anyways until the motor's done. I actually have to fix the lift. I'm a little sketched out because it's just 2 posts, and I know it's supposed to work fine, but something about just 2 of them feels like it can tilt over. So I want to fix that. I'm going to be welding from there to there, just a little bar. So I'm going to cut this and then measure out the distance, and then I'm going to cut out a right angle because of the 90-degree up there. If you want a perfect 90-degree angle, get yourself one of these. Perfect X, so we're going to cut off this little corner, and that'll give us a perfect 90-degree angle. Just going to grind these down, these little corners, so that whenever we do weld it, it welds nicely. On all of this, we're going to clean all this up. And this is the final product of the sides here. Grind down, you want a nice smooth finish. We have finally finished the welding process. We welded that piece of steel. Most of the car will be on the back end. If it were to tilt, it were to tilt this way. That little bit of safety that just makes it okay, you know? This is exciting. I've never used a lift before. It says, ensure to put the lift up and down. It's okay. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, just press the button. The only thing I am concerned about is not latching on that side. There was too much tension on here. People that are very gifted, you have a lift already. For those of you that do not, I will share this excitement with you. A little bit. 10 feet in the air.
How do you know where it's supposed to go?
There's these little spots underneath every car, and there's like these little ridge right here. Technically, this is the wrong pad because the right pad is supposed to have a little groove for it. I have successfully installed the lift finally after like a year.
Don't go under.
Don't go under yet?
No, not yet. We're so